Hi guys, Creative Lauri here. Welcome. So I had a viewer ask if I could do a day in the life of what I eat. So you're gonna see this in reverse. Let me explain. First of all, welcome and thank you for coming by. If you're interested in how I make it on $25 of groceries a month, this is how I do it. So a viewer asked me today, but it was already after I had brunch. So I already filmed my brunch and you're going to see that after this. But you're going to see dinner, then my brunch. So I did have a snack in between, and I had a couple of my smaller tomatoes on a piece of multigrain bread with mayonnaise, and it was like a half sandwich, and that's probably my most favorite sandwiches. And then beet sandwiches are next in line. Then tuna fish. If I even, sometimes I just don't want tuna fish or egg salad. Those are my other ones that I go tos. So I'm just going to show you a bunch of my leftovers. It's nothing really exciting, but I have some guacamole that's oxidized, so it looks all brown and yucky, but it's still good. And then I have some pinto beans that I just cooked yesterday. Some leftover salad from 4th of July, and actually it's still good because I put the paper towel on top. I made some rice the other day. I'm gonna maybe add rice because I'm gonna make a burrito. These were from last month. I kind of forget when I have tortillas like that. And this is my last corn that I did on the grill. So let me heat everything up, get it all together, and I'll come back and I'll show you. My life is all about leftovers. I am so happy when I have leftovers and I don't have to think about it. I just got back home from feeding the feral kitties, and it's not that late, but I'm very hungry for some reason today. I've been doing so much stuff in the house that I feel like I need to eat more because I'm so physical. And so I did. I had a nice little usually I just have like tea and dried fruit, but today I had a tomato sandwich, and I didn't film that, but you get the idea. So let me heat everything up and I'll come back when I'm assembling it. All right, so I heated everything up. I'm using that amount of beans. It kind of exploded in the microwave. Even I had a cover on it. So that amount of beans, I just lightly salted them. And then that's white and brown rice steamed. My tortilla. And yes, my guacamole still looks gross, but that's my tea, hibiscus tea that I'll be having. So I'm going to do a little twist to this tonight because I don't have any cheese, but I do have some salad dressing I can put on here to make it creamy, and I'll be back. All right, so you can see my tea's ready. So I put my salad on here, which has the green onion from the salad, the romaine. I sliced a little bit of corn in there from another piece of corn that I had for a salad for my dad and I. And since I don't have anything creamy, like no cheese, which is fine, my tenant has this, which he always says, use it because I'm not going to use it anymore. I don't think he liked it. I thought it tasted good. So I'm going to put a little bit of this in here. I have enough there for a taco. I did put one sprig of cilantro in there and mixed it up. So the guacamole is at the bottom, acts like a paste. And then I put the mixture of pinto beans and rice on top of that. And then, on one side, and then the veggies on another. I'm going to fry it. And I know you're thinking, that's really bad for you. Yes, it is. It is. You're right. But gosh darn it, I deserve it today for sure. I did a lot. So I'm going to put a little bit of this on there and I'll show you. And then I'm going to wrap it up and fry it. And then I got my mayonnaise out for my corn. So I didn't put too much on it. Let me wrap it up and then I'll show you. And then I am going to lightly fry it. And I'll show you when it comes out. Okay, I wrapped it as best as I could. It was pretty fat. And I put 2 toothpicks. Like I said, I'm just going to lightly fry it on all sides, even base, the top, everything. Oop, let me push that in a little bit. So these are not very big tortillas, so that's why they're I pushed this poor little tortilla to the limit. So I'm gonna fry it like this, face down first, and then I'll flip it, and I'll be back. All right, guys, the moment of truth. I know it looks kind of messy and all, but it's so good. So the corn, you can't see the, oh, you can kind of see it now, the mayonnaise. I put mayonnaise, not the butter, because I prefer mayonnaise. Salt, pepper, paprika, and I kind of turn it over, and I'm heavy with the paprika always, I know. My hibiscus tea, my burrito. This is only the second time that I've ever fried a burrito, so I got a little overzealous, as you can see. So I'm going to cut it in half, and then I'll taste test it, and I'll be right back. All right, here it is. So it's really hot, so I think I'm going to start with the corn. It has a beautiful hickory smoke to the corn. The charcoal I bought this last time, or actually my dad got it for me. I think he got it for my birthday present last year because I'm like, I want charcoal. I want oyster sauce. I want all these sauces. So he did. He got it from my stockpile. And it was really good charcoal. It's apple something hickory. Really gives everything a hickory flavor. So yes, my plate looks like a mess, but and typically this is done, my hands are all dirty, with cajita cheese, and I don't have that. It's a little more expensive. This is how much cheese I still have left over from the Dollar Tree, the feta. Can't even see it, actually. Let's see. So not bad. Yeah. And yeah, it doesn't stick onto the corn like the cojita cheese, but that's okay. Oh my gosh, you guys, the mayonnaise makes it so creamy. Okay. Now, the moment of truth. I don't know if it's going to focus. Let's see. Focus. Let's take a bite. What I did to this burrito too. Sorry, my hands are all dirty. When I was frying it, I put salt on it after it hit the oil, and when I flipped it, you know what I mean? So the outside is nice and crispy and salty. But yeah, it's really good. So that salad dressing kind of just really got creamy inside. And it wilted the lettuce, but I'm okay with that. It's got such a great taste. Okay. This is so messy. So I hope you guys get inspired. You'll see my brunch. This is so good. I really, all of that paprika, yum. I think this is really good. You guys should try it. You just roast it with the husk. You peel it back, wash the corn, kind of wash the leaves, put the leaves back, you know, and then with that water in there too, it'll just really nicely steam. And it really picked up the hickory smell and flavor into the corn. Oh, it's so good. I hope you guys try it. So actually, this looks like a large egg roll to me. So good, you guys. All right, you're going to see my brunch now. So I just have another one of my cheap breakfasts. I know I've shown this a couple of times, but I had a lovely subscriber ask, okay, well, we see what you eat, but, you know, the grocery hauls, but, you know, are you pulling from your pantry? Yes, I am. Absolutely. So this is rice from my pantry. I haven't bought rice in a while. I have my one egg that I recently hauled from the Dollar Tree, which was cage free, so I was happy. That is a zucchini and a little piece of yellow squash that I steamed over my rice in my rice steamer. And I got that at the farm locally, and I had that in the haul lately. And then my coffee. I usually drink, I know I probably sound like a broken record, but I only drink half a day. And I also thin out my coffee because I just can't take too much caffeine. So I have topped it off with a little bit of chili. Let me show you. Let's see. This is my favorite, one of my favorite. So I just put a little because lately my stomach really can't take much chili. It's kind of back to that point again, but I think that will take care of itself in time and the preventative things that I'm doing. Okay, rice and a fried egg. So this is kind of like my yummy breakfasts that I love as far as my comfort food, I suppose. Pardon me, sorry. I really like it. It's just that I don't always have eggs. Now let me take a little sip of coffee. Oh, that's hot. So this cost me 36 cents. I put about a third of the bag of rice. It's brown and white rice. And I basically bought them when it was like $1 a pound, but I found I could find it a little bit cheaper. So a third of the bag would be 33 cents. I make about 6 servings, so whatever that is, I can't think. God, I had to think about it. It's almost 6 cents, so I counted it as 6. Then the egg was from the Dollar Tree, which was 21 cents. That's what I had in my head. And then the zucchini was kind of hard to, I got a bunch of zucchini and squash for $1. So that's the brown that you see on it is paprika that I steam on there. And then it kind of falls, the juice of the zucchini and squash and paprika fall down to the rice and it makes it really good. So I got enough for about, I would say 15 servings of like this size, what I showed you originally. So that's like nothing. And yeah, and that's just kind of how I eat stuff. The rice is very filling and comforting to me. The egg is super yummy and holds, the protein holds me over. And then the vegetable, which these taste sweet to me, which I love. It's just a nice complement with a little bit of chili paste, chili garlic paste. So yum, one of my favorites. So I know I've shown something similar to this before, but here's another one of my meals for 36 cents. I'll be putting out more videos of just, even if they're a little repetitive, you could see, on a weekly basis, all that I normally eat. Like the nicer dishes I tend to show, but I don't always eat the nicer dishes because I can't afford to. I have a budget and I am pulling from my pantry. So I have legumes in there and rice. And that's just like my working pantry. And then I have a little bit of a stockpile, not huge. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments if you would eat this as well. This is my favorite part I have to show you guys. Okay, so I kind of wrap my egg like that, and you could see that the yolk is starting to spill out. So I want to save all that lovely yolk. And I've kind of may have overcooked it. Yeah, I did a little bit, but still, ooh, yummy. That's my favorite right there. I just love the yolk. Anyway, all right, I will see you all later. Thumbs up, leave a comment. I love to talk with you guys, and please subscribe. And I'm putting out more and more videos lately, so yay for me, because I like to do them. Okay, bye-bye.